right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and Blogs is here, a.k.a. B-Dot,
My
a.k.a.
name's
Brian
B-Dot.
Millar. And let's get right into this Yee
Let's get to it.
I was watching all this transpire over the weekend between Cardi B and BIA.
Girl fight.
By the way, I really like both of them a lot.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you know I'm a big fan of Cardi, and I like Cardi. And I also really like BIA, so that's tough. I've been watching her since Sisterhood of Hip Hop. All right, so this all started, I guess, out in the open when BIA dissed Cardi. It was a sneak diss on the B-Duh remix. Here's what she said.
I have this shit poppin' this shit and that's so funny to me. How you say you running down but you can't walk on the beat. I ain't know I had an op cause she don't say to me.
All right, so people were speculating who was that about. Well, Cardi then took some shots at BIA, and this was, I feel like, a lot more direct. This was on the Wannabe remix.
Guess I'm a teacher since she wanna sub me. She did what, had no idea. Thought she was on the shelf like Kia. I'm stuck like that when I see her. Please, don't nobody wanna pay her. She
All right. Well, Cardi then went on live and gave a very detailed explanation of what happened for the two of them to not get along and, you know, behind the scenes. And she seems like she was a little confused, but they did have a conversation on the phone prior to things getting to this level. Here's what she said.
The conversation started very nasty. And then I called her back and we ended up the conversation on a very great note. After we had the conversation, you went and you started saying that I copied your music video. Then you did a record, you dissed me on it. Then you going around lying about my to my man's boys and now that I said something about you, I addressed you on a song, it's like, oh, so it was you that was going around saying that. And when you lie about my make sure them is legit because I'm going to take you to court.
Ooh, take you to court.
Jeez.
All right. Well, BIA then put out a diss track, and she put this out fairly quickly.
Yeah.
All right. It was called Sue Me, and here's what she had to say on one part of it.
Put it on your gang that they buff you in. Put it on your name since you so gangster like your friends. Put it on your hubby since you love lying on your vow.
And by the way, this is her in the studio. She asked him to play it, so she's on live playing it. It's not like the actual version of the song. But, you know, Cardi's main thing was she doesn't want her lying about, you know, a sex tape and her cheating on Offset and things like that. And here's some more of what BIA had to say.
C-A-R-D, Crown IG. Catch another dude cause she couldn't catch a beat.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to it, and she said a lot more on it. You didn't like that hook at all.
I definitely thought it was fun. I liked the beat.
And you know, the thing is, Cardi said she has no problem if they are going to go back and forth on track. She just...
Yeah, there's a problem.
Do you think Cardi should respond?
I don't think Cardi respects her. That's the problem. Like, BIA is in a lose-lose situation with this because even if she has ether for her, she's, you know, has a lower profile than Cardi.
Well, no, I think that when stuff like this happens, you actually, if you have an ether like that, you can do what Nas did when it came to Jay-Z.
But it was evenly matched. It was like evenly yoked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, you know, she's operating from behind the eight ball at this point. I don't think she looks at her as a formidable opponent. She was even saying, hey, go stream BIA's music. Like, Cardi doesn't care.
You know, and it's interesting because Cardi did reach out and have a conversation with her. So she clearly was trying to squash things, you know, behind the scenes. So I don't know if there's more to it than this. It also feels kind of out of character for BIA.
Yeah, I mean,
to see her doing something like this. But, you know, everybody's watching all the beefs that are happening back and forth between different people right now. So,
yeah, if you come at Cardi, you got to come a little bit harder than that.
All right. Or maybe it's like what Kendrick did, where you take these little jabs first.
Yeah.
And then maybe you have something else in store in case they respond.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Anything that you have a question about, we are here to help you out. In the meantime, here's some Cardi B. It's Way Up.